Oh yeah.
Which button did you press, Cad? Muffin nuttin'? What kind of muffin?
Blueberry. I want to see some blueberries.
Bless you. Thank you.
Sorry,
Time.
Steve.
What's up?
Start already?
Yeah.
I missed the.
I mean, it's only a minute in. You want me to restart? All right.
Gracias.
You in
Push
now?
up. Yeah.
All right.
I was in, I just wasn't paying. Bob.
We're nerd raging. Oh, the Marvel Rivals one? How does that even work?
Are you playing? Are you playing Cloak and Dagger? Oh
Playing
my!
Deadpool.
Bro, what is that?
He out-healed the healers combined.
That's so funny.
Funkos. I hate them so much. Well, yeah. Isn't Funko going like fucking bankrupt or something?
I hope so.
I think they're going. They deserve it. Jesus.
Later,
Yeah,
bud.
Fun. Door pants.
A new hand touches the bacon, chat. Hello, everybody. I'm almost good to go. Sorry I am running behind. I am also just slow because I didn't have a lot of time. I had to spend a bit of time prepping my dinner, and I also worked out. So I rode on my exercise bike, and that made me slow. But I am here. So apologies for the late start. Hello, everybody. It's going pretty good. I also had to, I guess my computer's rebooted as well, so part of this, it taking so long for me to get going here was, me having to, reset up all my stuff. But I hope chat is doing good today. Cad, you see the new JP servant? Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. There's really not a whole lot going on at the moment. We're still kind of in the doldrums here. Unfortunately, I will not be here with you guys Friday because it is Valentine's Day weekend coming up this weekend. So naturally, that's a pretty big thing for me. I am going to be dealing with that. which I'm excited for. But it's just one of those deals of like we can kind of talk about the stuff when I get back because I'm not going to be able to do much talking before that point. But I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. Again, my apologies for being late here. I got Richard on a single. Nice. Congratulations. Yeah, I should probably throw another single at him. I'm pretty much committed to not rolling. I've had more time to think about the Richard thing, and it's like at the end of the day, it's not a bad thing per se, but it's just not a it's to me it's like not a good thing either. I've seen a lot of people be like, why do you think this is a bad thing? And I kind of counter them with, why do you think it's a good thing? Because I'm sure like some people are rolling and they're happy to have him, but to me it is a little bit of a slippery slope argument. You are going to have some people like claiming this, and the reality is you probably can't. Richard is somebody that he truly is unique in the fact that like he's not tied into anything, he's not been used in anything, so he is a relatively like free unit that they could move around at will, and that is rare. He's not the only unit that they've moved up technically as well. It's just like, to me, I look at that and I go like, yeah, of course, but like nobody actually wants to like roll out of their plans and stuff if they can help it. So I do understand why some people want to defend this decision. I'm not going to say it's entirely a bad thing, but I also just don't think it's the good thing that other people would have you believe. I got him. He ate everything. Yep. I have to leave Richard because he came earlier than expected. Yeah, honestly, it's kind of the same deal with me. Richard has not panned out well over time, so I'm just not rolling. Oh, wow. 98%. Did I not have that? No, I do have it, Lord. What was I at? What was my percentile? Because I swear the Valks pulled this off before. I don't know. We'll just basically throw in a double NP and let Johanna try to take it down. It was a good opportunity, an easy move for them, I think. Yeah, and I do believe that's the core of it. I don't think they did it to be malicious. I don't think it's necessarily like at face value something where they're just trying to squeeze more money out of you. I do think they are, but I think they are in the sense that they're trying to make it work with the... It's attempting to strike while the iron is hot because Strange Fake is out right now. And for that, I don't blame them. I've said, though, maybe that, like, to me, this is ultimately a failing on their part because they have not given Richard any time in the sun or any, how should I put it, like, any actual, like, upgrades, which is just kind of absurd to me. Also, I realized I think I need to put another CE on. I'm doing pretty good. Do I have any plans for the girlfriend this weekend? I do. So actually, this is a Christmas present that she gave me, that she is going to be taking me to the Disney parks because I haven't been in a hot second, and I haven't been since they started doing like all the Star Wars stuff. So she knows I'm a big Star Wars fan, and she's been watching some of the Star Wars movies with me. So she wanted to basically take me and go with me and have that experience. Sorry, I don't know why my voice is a little raspy here. Yeah, Logress is not coming early. I don't know why people keep trying to make the claim that she is. Logress will not appear early because of this. I think that's wishful thinking, and again, I think that's people trying to like look at this and be like, "Oh, well, this is a good thing," and it's like, no, that's not a reason why this is a good thing. Whatever. We'll just bond more of Santa. Actually, I'm going to bond more of her because Jonta hasn't really gotten the upgrades to make her more usable. Santa Rider at least has. Sorry, I should just call her Santa Alter because that is truly what we all know her as. Alerts not working? They might not be. I'm sorry. Did I miss something? Ahado, thank you for the 48. Mr. Creamy, thank you for the 86. Agent, thank you for the 21. And I think that's everybody. But I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I've been having some issues with my alerts lately where they've just been kind of off and on again, and I think it's because I didn't have one of my programs booted up, so that might help. Hello, Zach. How's it going? Because people will have the mats for him. Yeah. And a little bit I do a little bit I kind of wonder, like, did they do that on purpose? Like, is that why? Like he's designed that way and they haven't touched him so that they could make this play later on. This could have been something that they had planned for a long time. We don't really know. If they did, good. If they didn't, you know, like I said, to me it's still just like precarious at best. But I didn't want to like keep beating a dead horse. I just wanted to say, like, I have thought about it more and I've softened a little bit on it, but I still just don't think it's like the good thing that some people would have you believe. Lasagna didn't give him enough limelight. No, I like, because to me, like, the unit doesn't have to be involved in story, right? I just look at that and I go, like, why the fuck didn't they give him an upgrade? That's kind of my stance on it. Because Richard does need an upgrade. To me, it's a little bit the same equivalent of like launching a OG Mordred banner or a like an Arthur banner right now, where it's like they're just not really in a good position. Yeah, I have a little bit of drop frames. How bad is it? The main problem was the dev diary being so bad. Like, my issue with the dev diary is this. Oh, hold on. My issue is that they tweeted out about the dev diary. The tweet indicated multiple things would be revealed. This was not the case. It was only Richard. There was nothing else. To be fair to them, they took that tweet down. And they replaced it with one that didn't have that line. But unfortunately for them, that does create some expectation. So I look at that and I say, like, yeah, obviously, like, they didn't intend to say that. But some dumbass did tweet that out. And that did raise expectations for people. So it is what it is. From there, like, treating it as such, I think, like, the fact that they're bringing a new unit early, I think is a big deal. Like that is something that is worthy of a dev diary. I think in their eyes, this is a good thing. And I think the reason that the community is mixed on this subject is because it's not. You're not going to have a polarized community where half the community is saying it's good and half the community is saying it's bad if it is truly a good thing. Yeah, there are some naysayers no matter what you do, but it really does feel like it's like a 50-50 split with people. Which tells me that a lot of what it is you have kind of people drawing up sides where like one side is saying it's good because they just, one, they either just really like it because they were wanting Richard, or two, they're just trying desperately to like defend the decision because they don't like criticism of the game. And I'm going to say this for everyone in the audience. I love FGO, okay? But people that don't allow criticism of the developer or of the game are just as bad as the Doom posters that always talk shit about the game. There has to be nuance. There has to be context. There has to be the ability to have both. Those are two polar extremes. Just being doomer about everything and just being like a sunshine pumper about everything and seeing nothing wrong with the game. They're both equally harmful, unfortunately. So I look at that and I say, like, yeah, you don't have this split of people if it's just inherently good. It's polarizing because some people do think it's good and some people do think it's bad. Why do people think it's bad? Well, because it does fuck with clairvoyance. It does mean that this is something that it could happen again in the future. It does absolutely wreck people's role plans as well. So if you were somebody that was wanting to roll for Richard, but you were planning on it towards the end of the year, this is something where you now have to make a hard choice about being drained before rolling for other units. Maybe you now pull out the wallet where you weren't going to before. And if that's the case, you fall perfectly into the trap that the devs have laid here. The devs want you to do that. That's the whole reason why they're doing it in the end, is to capitalize on the current events to make more money. So if you do pull out the wallet and roll for Richard here, they win. That's the entire point. So that's why some people view this as bad. It's just an inherent thing. And we've had stuff like this before where even when it wasn't a new unit, we've had a banner come a lot earlier as a means of wrecking our clairvoyance. There was no actual reason in some cases to move the banners earlier. A classic example of this was they moved a King Hassan banner ahead by like 8 months and dropped it right on the anniversary. And this just so happened to be the anniversary where we got the 11 spin. You see, the King Hassan banner should have occurred after the 11 spin was a thing, but they pulled it so far forward and made it overlap with the time where we actually received the 11 spin and did not give the banner the 11 spin. I had actually originally planned to roll that King Hassan banner to finish off my copies of him, and I actually just, because they pulled that bullshit, chose not to. I said, no, there's no pity right now. There's no 11 spin. Why the fuck would I roll here? This is just stupid of them, and they're overlapping it with other banners that obviously make more sense to be paying attention to right now. So, again, sometimes the devs do these dumbass decisions just to wreck clairvoyance. I'm not saying that Richard is they just want to wreck clairvoyance. He's not. But that is, again, the same mentality I think that some people are looking at this with. So you see people that are going like, no, I don't like the devs monkeying with the schedule. They don't like when they touch things. And I have a tendency at least to side on that side of things because I agree. I think the primary benefit right now to playing on NA is obviously the readability of the server. And also the 2-year gap allowing you to plan. If you can't plan, why the fuck do you wait 2 years? That kind of defeats the point. So I do agree with that a little bit. And that's why I have a tendency to side more with people that say, like, I don't want the devs screwing with the order of banners and events. Because I agree, they're right. The devs shouldn't actually do that. I I think, again, Richard is a unique case. Richard is probably the most harmless case they could do because, as chat's already mentioned, he just doesn't actually have any story involvement, any real event involvement, and does not actually have any sort of like material that he needs that is unavailable to us. So he just works. He's a free unit that they can freely shift around as they so choose. But that's why I say, like, to me, it's a little bit odd because I was already on the fence about rolling him to begin with anyways on NA. Since I rolled him on JP, he has not gotten any love, and obviously now we know low risk is a thing. We know there's other units, and that may be what they're trying to do a little bit here too. The logic may be to get Richard away from Logress, to move him as far as possible in the hopes of getting the best return on investment for him. Because, yeah, I think you start getting to New Year's next year and people are going to be looking forward to the Grand Duels and other units coming out. They're not going to be paying much attention to Richard. Like, my advice to people when Richard rolls around again at New Year's will be, if he is in the current state that he still is in right now, not to roll on him. And I don't often advise that, but it's just the case of like, why would you? There are much better options available to you immediately after. So I think that's part of the reason there too. Oh, got a drop. Do you think we get Zeus for CBC this year on JP? That's an interesting idea, honestly. Like, now that we know that they've cracked the whole Greek god thing with Demeter, and they'll probably find a way to indicate that Demeter is going to be a thing. But that being said, I think if they do it once, they can do it again. Will they do it again? I don't know. That's an interesting idea. I do believe, though, that there would be demand for it. I can safely tell you, though, that Demeter was one of the most voted for characters. I don't know if you guys remember, but every single time over the past like year or two here, they've given us a survey. They've asked, hey, what unavailable characters would you want to become available? And Demeter is usually one of the highest ones on that list. I'm not going to say she's explicitly the highest, but she's usually one of the highest. So I'm not surprised as to why, but that's where it's like, yeah, I'm not also surprised that they're doing this. Would Zeus be high in demand? Probably. But Demeter makes a little bit more sense from everything I've seen so far. Yeah, Logress isn't going to come early. I'd like Perseus. I'll be curious to see what they do. To me, the big problem that FGO has going forward is they need to stop calling shit this. I've said it once, I'll say it again, their messaging is all wrong. I know why Nasu's doing it, but this terminology is not conducive to growth. That would be like me saying, like, I'm not going to stream tomorrow, and then I stream tomorrow, and then I'm, like, surprised when people don't show up. Like, of course, if I tell people I'm not going to stream tomorrow, why would they show up? I am streaming tomorrow, by the way. But, like that to me is, like, the messaging does matter a little bit. I'm surprised they did Demeter over Aphrodite. I thought they were actually going to do Aphrodite at one point, so I am a little bit surprised in that regard. But again, I think Demeter was the one that was actually getting demanded by people. Yeah, that's a good point, Fuji. Ice, thank you for the 30. Appreciate it. Chat, can we get some love for Ice? Did you choose Shufu or Consort U? I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna say I haven't had the time to read it yet. Like, I literally had to skip through it today because I had a busy freaking day the whole day. When do you think we get more Strange Fake servants? I think my money's on a collab event for Strange Fake this year, and we'll just see. It makes the most sense. But like again, I'm gonna say if they don't do a Strange Fake collab, chat, please don't get your panties in a wad. I think I'm basically, yeah, we're basically done. I just have to do like 1 or 2 more runs here with all point C's. Personally, I'm kind of glad we didn't get a chain smoking goddess. Yeah, I think that's one of those things where it's like that archetype is more attractive in Japan than it is over here nowadays. I think most guys in at least like the US, right? I think most guys don't find smoking an attractive habit in a woman. And if they do, it's probably because they're not smoking cigarettes or something. They're instead like vaping or smoking weed. Like that's the only thing they find attractive, not like, oh hey, yeah, let me chain smoke a 6-pack of cigarettes a day. Sorry, not 6-pack. 6-pack is beer. It's like a 12 or 15 pack. I don't friggin' remember. After the anime finishes airing, I guess. Yeah. What like is Strange Fake supposed to be just 12 episodes this season, or is it going to be like a full 24? Like, are they doing a 2-core? Is it 12? Okay. Is it 20? Okay. And all for love. I still actually liked this movie. If you don't know what movie I'm talking about, chat, don't worry about it. I'm gonna date myself by revealing which movie it is. Absolutely despise all kinds of smoking, be it cigs, vape, or weed. Yeah. I know that like cigarette smoking is not like considered sexy or hot in today's society over here. Like I believe that's a little bit different over in the Asian countries. I'm sure there's some people that don't find it attractive, but I think it's still a little bit more culturally of a thing. Actually, let me double check, see how far I am, because I think I am. Europe still does? Yeah. What about cigars and pipes? I think cigars are way out of fashion nowadays. Pipes! I can't say I know a single person that's a pipe smoker. It certainly used to be a thing, but I think that's always been more of a British thing. Okay. Is there anything else I need in the shop? Nope. So I guess what I do is at this point, since I'm done with points, I just start trying to grab whatever spare statues and stuff I can. Ugh, why is my assassin so much lower than the others? I'll take MLB of the silver. And I don't need points, so at this point you throw on the bronze just because you can up convert it. Isn't smoking a hag thing in anime? In some cases, yes. Smoking cigars or pipes feels so performative nowadays. I mean, the only times I've had a cigar was like a celebratory thing. And for that, like, yeah, I can see that. I think, like, I used to know people that, like, chain smoked cigars. They're all dead. Like, I don't think it's a very healthy thing, honestly. Pipe smoking old guys that go to a local pub in my area. Nice. I'm a completionist, so I get everything. I haven't for years. To me, there's no point. Like, I mean, I have spare days here, and there's nothing more I need to farm. So, like, sure, why not? But yeah, in general, if I don't have spare time, the statues are usually like the first thing to go. Statues and gems. Tarzan soundtrack, yeah. I had bad asthma as a kid. Same. I wonder if asthma is like got a connection to like either like smoking or smoke inhalation while pregnant. I couldn't tell you. Like my mother, like neither my mother nor my father smoke, but my grandparents did. So it's like, I don't know. It could absolutely have been a thing. Like maybe that somehow leads to asthma. It's built-in vibe check. Yeah. I smoked for 15 years and just up and quit cold turkey one day. Good for you. I mean, that was probably hell on your body to quit cold turkey, but good for you. Like, I mean, that's kind of I've been trying to be healthier since like I think it was like July or August of last year. I think it was July. I met my girlfriend in August, and like honestly, I've been doing good. Like I have not lost a whole lot of weight, but I have been like putting on muscle and stuff in the meantime. So I've been getting a lot healthier, and I can tell. Like literally today my dinner was 3 veggie wraps and then this beef jerky bag. But like I quit soda cold turkey, and God, it was one of the best things I've done. Like dead serious. So chat, I went to Costco and BJ's with my girlfriend this weekend because she needed to do some shopping. And we ate at the food court in Costco. I know those of you guys that have been to one know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that both of us ate for $5. Not $5 a piece. No, both of us ate for $5. We got 2 hot dogs, 2 sodas, and a slice of pepperoni pizza to split between us. And that was $5. Like the hot dog deal is legitimately one of the goated deals of all time. You get a full like foot long hot dog and a soda for $1.50. If I had a Costco near me, I would buy a membership just to eat at that every day. I would save so much money. So much freaking money. I'd probably be sick and tired of hot dogs, and I wouldn't give a fuck. Best date I've ever been taken on was to a Costco. Yeah. Costco has no right to be that cheap. You know what? I ain't complaining anymore because fuck these other companies. So, oh, by the way, chat, hear me out. So, my internet service is a service called Frontier. God, I cannot spell. It's also because I hiccuped right as I was doing that. Okay. Frontier used to be Verizon. And when I first moved in, I had Verizon service and then they switched over to Frontier. Verizon just rebought Frontier. Like Frontier bought their service from them for the area and Verizon just said, "Nah, we're going to buy them back." Hear me out though, okay? So, my internet bill was $291. Of this bill, $175 of this was TV. $95 of this was internet. The rest of the change was like taxes and shit. So I call them up today because I tried to call them over the weekend when I was working. And they couldn't do any of my stuff because their account people weren't in over the weekend. So I call them up and I'm like, "Hey, we got to change some shit because y'all have been hosing me." I originally signed on with a 100 meg deal that got me TV, internet, and landline for $100 a month. That lasted for 2 years. Then it expired. My bill immediately jumped up to like $200. And I'm like, okay, well, whatever. Thing is, part of the reason it jumped up to $200 is because I upgraded this instead of 100 meg to 300 meg up. Down on this. And I think it was like 100 up. Okay. At some point when the like 2-year deal ran its course, they put me back at 100 megabytes. So I've been wondering why like my internet's so ass. Like chat, you guys have seen like when we're doing like reaction streams and like a YouTube video just won't fucking load. That's why. My internet is shit. I thought I had good internet. I thought I was paying more for good internet. No, I was not. And I started looking at my bill and I was talking to my dad because he recently switched over a bunch of his stuff. And I was like, this is bullshit. So I get on the horn with them. Okay. And I say, my set-top box died 2 months ago. And this is the truth. It really did. I have not had TV for 2 months. It didn't matter because the only thing I usually watch TV for is to put it on for the dogs. And even like when the girlfriend's been over and I've been like watching stuff with her, we're watching on like her Plex account or on like, you know, like basically like any number of special sites that I have. So it is what it is. Okay. So I tell them I want the TV gone. So I get rid of $175 of my bill right there. And it's even more than that because most of the taxes and fees are associated with television. So then I go and I talk to the guy because it was hilarious. I started trying to talk to the account lady at first, and she was like, no, let me transfer you to our loyalty department. And I was like, okay. Because she didn't want to hear me like screaming at her. Because I was pissed. Okay. Because my utility bill's been skyrocketing. I'm like, I just don't want to deal with it. So again, $291 for the bill. 175 was TV. And 95 was 100 meg internet. Okay. So I cancel the TV and then I talk to the guy and I'm like, the fuck's going on with the internet, dude? Like, y'all over like 8+ years have never gotten me a new router. My router's shitting the bed. My Wi-Fi sucks. Videos fail to load. You've never once replaced my set-top box. It's been out for 2 months. It's taken me until now to actually get around to repairing this, right? And I'm like, convince me to stay with you. Like, why would I not just go to a competitor? Because I sit there and I quote him. I'm like, I am paying $95 for 100 megabit internet. And I go on their website and I see they have for a new customer for $90 a month, 5 gig internet. And that's not just 5 gig down, that's 5 gig down and up. Because it's fiber. I've been on fiber this whole time. So it's not like the lines are too busy, we can't handle it for everyone. Like, no. Like, they legitimately should have been trying to upgrade me, and they just never freaking did. I'm like, you know, like, I see you guys have it for $90. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I'm looking at the rate I'm seeing on my site, on my end for your area is $109.99. So like $110. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, if you set up auto pay, we can knock $10 off of that. And I was like, okay. I'm like, that gets me down to like 100. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. So, but how do they get down to the 90? Because the quote that I was looking at was for my house. Like, as if I weren't a customer. He's like, well, that's for new customers only. And I was like, listen, I've been with you guys for years now. Y'all, again, and I go through the whole spiel of like, you never fucking contacted me. You never changed any of my shit. You've been milking me for years now. You've been way overcharging me for the shittiest internet service imaginable. And he's like, we have been allowed for recurring customers rather than new customers to give them the new customer discount if I can get managerial approval. And he's like, I'm pretty sure I can get managerial approval. Don't worry about it. And I'm like, okay. So Wednesday, chat, the technician's going to come out, take all my old shit, and give me some new shit. And so instead of paying $95 for 100 megabit internet, I'm going to be paying $90 for 5 gig. I am saving $5 on my internet bill and getting a like 5,000% increase in my service. Then, obviously, I got rid of the exorbitant TV cost. So I did what my dad did, and I go over to DirecTV. And I get their next to cheapest package. Not the cheapest one, but the next to cheapest one. It has every sports channel except Fox Sports 2 and CBS. And I used to watch CBS when they had the SEC Game of the Week on. They don't have that anymore, so I never fucking watch CBS. And I can get that package, including their stupid $10 a month dongle, which you don't necessarily have to pay for. I get free Disney Plus, free Hulu subscriptions with this, all for $85 a month. And that's like the first month, I think, is only like 50 something dollars, but it's 85 recurring. So I still save $90 and I get a better TV service with more channels than I used to have. So I save $100 a month, $95 a month, and my internet gets infinitely better. My TV gets better, and I'm like, the fuck would I like sit here and stay on this old stuff? This is why people service up? Yeah, exactly. Like, it was really funny because apparently what Frontier is pushing is they were pushing YouTube TV, which tells me that Frontier, aka Verizon, doesn't even want to handle TV themselves. Cable is dying, chat. Cable is way too much legal mumbo jumbo and rights and access issues. It's too much red tape so that even a big company like Verizon wants out of it. They don't want to deal with that shit anymore. And I found that hilarious, honestly. Internet should be a utility. I've never had to haggle for my electricity, water, gas, SMH. No, I'm actually kind of glad that I can. Because do you know what my most expensive utility bill is? My fucking electric. I'm getting absolutely bent over and taken out back behind the woodshed by my electric company right now. And there's nothing I can do about it. They basically said, oh, we need to make plant improvements, and they just increased the cost by like 200%. And I was like, fuck that, dude. Thought about getting solar. The problem with solar in Florida is we have this naturally occurring frequent phenomenon, and I'll best describe it to you with a picture. We like to call it the ODS, the oceanic death spiral. These oceanic death spirals come around a couple of times a year, and they just shit on everything and fling stuff everywhere and have a tendency to rip and tear until it is done to solar panels. So even though we are the sunshine state and have plenty of sunshine, yeah, solar panel no do good in hurricane. And even with usually like governmental rebates, it takes a long time for a solar panel to pay off. Now, I will say this. My dad was telling me about this because apparently we're getting a new client that's that does something similar to this. But chat, have you guys ever played RimWorld? No? Okay. So in RimWorld, they have batteries. And the batteries basically have like a charge meter. Okay. And you usually need them to help power your base, because even if you do like a wind farm or solar or whatever for your source of electricity, if you don't have some place to store the electricity, whenever that, like, let's say the wind goes out or it becomes night, your base powers off. So you have to have batteries to store energy. What if I told you that, like, this is becoming a thing IRL? And it sounds simple, right? Because, like, people have, like, generators for their house and stuff, like Generacs and stuff. Apparently now, this is going to be a thing a little bit in the future where you're going to have, like, battery packs in your house. And what that's going to do is it's just going to charge spare power. And then when your power goes out, you're still going to have multiple days worth of power. And then when the power gets turned back on, it fills back the fuck up. And I'm like, huh, that's amazing. Why have we not thought about this? So, and the reason it's nice is because, again, this is all like indoors. So, like, you just have this shit like in your garage or something like that. Like, it's not something where it's like it's exposed to the elements or it's beholden on you to sit there and like maintain it every 2 seconds and stuff. It just has like a switch that flips on and off depending on whether or not it needs to be full. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but whenever it comes to your phones, chat, you can't overcharge your phone anymore. Did you guys know that? Like most new electronic devices have smart chips in them that prevent them from overcharging. So that whole thing of about like, oh, I'm keeping it plugged in too long, it's going to destroy the battery. That's not a thing anymore. And that's exactly the same premise about how those batteries are going to work. Hey, what's up, Orca? Welcome. Thank you for the follow. I was curious about that. Yeah, it, like usually with like laptops and phones, it's not a thing anymore. I can't tell you about like other random like plug-in devices. Some stuff may still need a like smart chip in it, but my understanding is it's fairly standard now across the board. So if you have something that's been purchased in like the last like 5 years or so, you're probably fine. The whole reason EVs are viable now. I mean, EVs are definitely viable. I think the problem with EVs is if you want to travel long distance, you need far more like charging stations. And the issue obviously becomes like, hey, do you want to like extend the length of your road trip because you have to sit on it and wait on it to charge, right? So it's like you don't get an electric vehicle for driving long distance. You get an electric vehicle for like driving about town. What do you think of the Discord announcement? Oh boy. Chat, I do you guys remember my prophetic words? Does anyone remember my prior statement on Discord? Does anyone remember what I said? I'm just legitimately curious here if anyone remembers. Goes to shit in 3 to 5 years? Yeah. I said Discord has 5 years left max. And I said, and it could happen as soon as 1 year from now. And I said that last year. Chat, you're witnessing it. Discord is going to start, for those of you guys that are unaware, let me see. Did someone post it in gaming news? Yeah, here you go. So Avalon posted it. Discord launches teen by default settings globally. So, chat, you will be a teen unless you verify. And basically, they're saying like, you know, you're going to be classified as 13, and that they're going to require a face scan or ID submission for full access starting next month. Discord is going to die. It is going to die. Some people will go ahead and submit, but this is the beginning of the end. This is the wedge that will basically piss off enough people to divide like the community. So there will be some people that do it, and there will be others that don't. Those that do it will stay on Discord. Those that don't will leave Discord. This is already implemented in the Australia and the UK. Yep. I know. It was a big thing. It was a big push for this last year. And we fought back and beat it for a little while in certain areas. But they're going to keep trying to do it. So, all I can tell you guys is bear with me for a bit. Thankfully, with our Discord, like, the only thing is you might not have access to, like, the NSFW channel and stuff, but, like, chat, we'll be looking at alternatives, because I just legitimately don't like this. Apparently this shit applies to DM with friends too. Jesus, dude. I mean, I kind of understand at least a little bit from the whole Roblox situation. But I don't know, dude. Why don't you instead classify everything as like adult? Unless parental controls are turned on. This is the way things were before. And this works fine. Why was there a problem with things like Roblox? Because there were no fucking parental controls. That was the issue with it. Roblox didn't have any capacity to have a bifurcated system. But you could easily set that up. Like, YouTube, for instance, has this system, chat. And I'm going to give props to YouTube for once for this. When you make a YouTube video, if you want it to be for children, you must classify it for children. If you don't tick a box, it does not get shown to children. In other words, being a child is opting in. I prefer an opt-in situation rather than an opt-out. Why can't parents take care of the kids? Honestly, this one's not on parents. Obviously, yes, parents should take care of their kids. There should be parental controls. They should be paying at least a modicum of attention to what their children are doing, right? But this is the government. This is the government and other like businesses basically wanting your data. So when it's a government doing it, it's for surveillance. When a business is doing it, it's for data harvesting. That's all it is. They just want to sell all of your info. But I'm also going to say, chat, hear me out. As ass backwards as this is, there are ways to trick these systems. We will trick them. For instance, I myself, I'm not giving them an ID. Fuck them. Discord does not need my identification. They want a picture of me? I'll submit any number of like randomly generated bullshit images to get around it. I'm not going to give them an actual image of mine. And I welcome everybody on our Discord to do the same. Had a friend use Gmod to trick the system. Yeah. But yeah, it's such an annoying thing that these like companies are doing nowadays. I don't know why. It's other than it's like pure greed or like nefarious shit. And that is my problem with it. And that's why like nobody wants this. Okay. Chat. We are getting a new Valentine's Day event coming up here. It requires you to clear after time. Whoops. For the story. Otherwise, it's just Fiyuki for the free quests. Okay. We are getting the lock-on Choco again. And there is a special Choco as well. If you guys remember, some events have had it where like you can give it to certain people. The Choco basically gives more bond, but also before a fight, you can choose which color buff that you want to have, which I think is kind of nice because like one of the issues I've had with this shit is that like you put it on a unit and then the unit that you wanted to like bond or be your Valentine's wasn't like the most ideal unit to use. So it's definitely nice. We are getting new 3 and 4 star command codes here. Featuring Johanna and Europa. And the 5-star command code is going to feature Andromeda. The new 5-star craft essence for the event is our protagonist, or female protagonist. Our new 3 and 4 star gotcha CEs. Not too much of a fan of the 4 stars art, but I do really like the 3 stars art. And our 5-star CE as well. But that's also gotcha. These are all the new Valentine's Day scenes. I don't know what the indication is here on Olga and maybe a special thing. It may be that you get Olga's Valentine whether or not you have Olga. That I don't know. No Solomon. To be fair, they did tell us that Solomon would not get a Valentine's Day. And then, obviously, last but not least, there you go, chat. Hold on, chat. But yeah, so obviously this is not the look that we're used to for Demeter. Demeter is going to be our new SSR. She's a 5-star Lancer. We know the ultimate is damage dealing. We'll watch it here in a second, but I haven't seen it myself. But this is not the form, obviously, that we're used to seeing her in. So definitely means we're going to get to see some different designs for her. I'm excited for that. Demeter is one of the more demanded characters out there for obvious reasons. It's pretty clear now with her here, as well as the unit from the prior event, that they're on a little bit of a mommy kick here. And that's definitely a good thing. They also had cute art on the stream. We get a new main story chapter in June. And this is the big news, okay? I don't know if this is considered part 3. I don't know if this is considered a continuance of After Story. I'll have to talk to like Trubs about that. But it is a main chapter, is how they termed it. It's after Story, yeah. So I couldn't tell you, for instance, if this is like a 2.5, if this is 3, or if this is more After Story. It could be any number of these, chat. Or maybe something altogether different. The requirements are that you have to have cleared After Time. And you have to clear the Grand Duel Final Fights. Valentine's Day starts February 13th. And they also give us 2 periods on which storm pods for grand duels are free again, specifically Berserker and Lancer. Wait, Final Fights 2, time to work. Yep. Final Fights, honestly, if you've done your grands, are not difficult. Okay, so now I gotta find a Vidya. Oh, I just realized I don't have... Hold on, chat. Huh. I didn't have my dashboard open. She's Lancer? Yes, she is Lancer. I was told they showed an image of her NP. I'm just trying to find it. No pod grands. Yep. Sorry, I'm gonna just turn that down just a bit. I'll also stop the music. I love how they lead in with like, oh god, she's gonna kill us all. And then they hit you with the like, nah. Is that a gun? Yes, which is very weird for Demeter, the life goddess.
彼方に眠る我が身体お願い力を貸して
Although I think, yeah, because she has the scythe, so I guess it's like she reaps and sows and all of that.
仮想展開スクリームエレウシス
So we at least know it's offensive, chat. Like, basically, because it hits an enemy here, we know it's offensive. Her sweater nice AF. Indeed it is. Key, thank you for the follow. She gives life, never said she can't take two. No, I mean, I believe Demeter is actually a dual goddess in that regard. Goddess of the harvest and agriculture, crops, grains, food, and fertility. Demeter is mostly known as the grain goddess. She also appeared as a goddess of health, birth, and marriage, and had connections to the underworld. She is also called Deo, I guess. Blah, blah, blah. She's the mother of Persephone, a fertility goddess and resurrection deity. Yeah, so Demeter searched everywhere to find her missing daughter Persephone when she was taken to the underworld. And she searched for no avail until she was informed that Hades had taken her to the underworld. In response, Demeter neglected her duties as goddess of agriculture, plunging the earth into a deadly famine where nothing would grow, causing mortals to die. Zeus ordered Hades to return Persephone to her mother to avert the disaster. However, because Persephone had eaten food from the underworld, she could not stay with Demeter forever, but had to divide the year between her mother and her husband, explaining the seasonal cycle, as Demeter does not let plants grow while Persephone is gone. So, yeah, she is basically both life and death in that regard. Not true death, but more like pestilence and famine, I guess, would be the way of thinking of it. Oh, damn. Demeter is not generally portrayed with any of her consorts. The exception is, I think it's Eacian. Eacian? The youth of Crete, who lay with her in a thrice plowed field and was killed afterward by a jealous Zeus with a thunderbolt. Damn, Zeus was like, I want to tap that. According to Odysseus, Persephone is the scary one between her and Hades. Oh yeah, Hades gets a bad rap in like modern portrayals. Hades is legitimately like the most chill god, apparently. Like, Hades is the one god that, other than stealing Persephone, never actually does anything. It's kind of fitting that she's coming after Flora. Yeah. I mean, it is 100% what they're trying to do there. So, I'm sure she's going to have insane motherly vibes. And what I mean when I say insane, like Mama Raiko. Like, she's going to be very motherly, but you're not going to want to, like, trigger her. I don't think kidnapping is a big deal, Cad. I mean, tell that to all the people that died because she just didn't let crops grow. Compete with Tiamat. Tiamat's, at least, like, the summonable version is very weird to me with, like, the mother portrayal. Because it definitely feels like they're trying to portray her younger in that one. But I get it. Will I be playing Neo 3? No, I've played Neo 1 and Neo 2, and I was not the hugest fan of either game. Like, Neo 2 was better than Neo 1, but I still just had major issues with their overall design. I'd have to look to see, like, what they've changed for Neo 3, but I'd say, like, right now, I'm not really planning on it. And yeah, Lucario, I've heard about it. Remember, this is just one ascension form? Yep. So I think it's very likely. I think it's very likely you guys are going to get this ascension form as at least one. So we know basically 2 of the ascension forms. What the third looks like, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I would actually laugh if the third form was like the full like mechanized form. War of War, thank you for the follow. But yeah, so I'm excited. You can literally ask Avalon what I like my reaction to the news was. Because I heard that they were announcing Demeter and I was like, damn, they're smart. Because that like Demeter is just one of the easiest ways to get people to just pull out their wallet right now. Just an orb? I mean, I don't remember exactly what the orb is. I know it gets talked about at one point. Just have it reuse the animations, yeah. Well, I mean, and I think this is agree or disagree, chat. That coming up with this design for a humanoid form for the Greek gods was a complete fucking waste if we were never going to get to play with it, right? Like, why did you bother to spend that time? Because we barely see them in actuality in the story. So it's like, it's one thing that I've never understood about Type Moon in that sense that, like, again, they clearly had an artist go all out on this design only to barely use it. Yeah, people have already mentioned Zeus. And he's certainly possible, because, like, okay. Keep in mind, chat. Now that you have Demeter, all gods are possible. However, let's be real for a second. This was already the case, but for a single comment by Nasu stating otherwise. And we know how those age. So it was only really a matter of time, as far as I'm concerned. They obviously could do it. They didn't want to do it yet. But I think as the story progresses, I do believe you'll see it happen. I do believe you'll see it. Now with that, okay, I'm gonna apply the same methodology that I applied to the Richard announcement. People saw Richard coming early, and their immediate thought was, now Logres will come early. And it's like, no. Just because one thing happens doesn't mean another thing will happen. Like, there is not the immediate, like, effect after the cause, okay? So, in the same way, if you think Zeus is going to happen, no, it probably isn't. Like, yeah, could it? Yeah, it could. And I don't blame you guys for hoping for it, but don't assume it will. Like, making that, like, jumping to the level of, like, assumption, you're just going to be dooming yourself, because, like, who knows? You might get a phoned in Chaldea Boys where it's just like a rate up banner for, like, Iskandar or some shit. Like, my point being that, like, they don't necessarily have to do anything with Chaldea Boys. So we'll see. Maybe they give us a new unit. Maybe they don't. That would be so lame. That's what they do a lot of the time. Let's be real, chat. Why does anyone get excited for Chaldea Boys? It didn't even used to be an event. They started making an event, and then they couldn't stop because they felt obligated to. So some years Chaldea Boys is good. Other years it's kind of phoned in. So my point being, don't just, like, immediately, like, jump to, like, the greatest of conclusions and assume it's going to be, like, the most amazing thing ever, right? Like, it is very, like, 50-50 on Chaldea Boys. Just give me Aphrodite and I'm good, yeah. So again, like, I'm not saying this that, like, chat's gonna go like, oh, Cad, you were wrong. Now they're gonna do now they're doing the gods or something. Like, if they do a god, they do a god. Just don't assume they're gonna do the gods. Surely this opens the door for Camazotz? No, because Nasu said that Camazotz can't be. To be fair on that one, though, Nasu had like an entire page talking about why Camazotz can't be a, like, summonable, like, character. Like, he didn't just say he can't be summonable. He went on, like, a dissertation. So that's one where I actually think he'll stick to that, because he seems to really have convictions on that front. But we'll see. Maybe he'll bend the rules now that part 2's over. What do you think about opening the door for Amaterasu? Amaterasu's always been possible. Do you think Logres was planned for 10th Annie to be used for the part 2 finale raids? I don't know at this point. I think their messaging on, like, what they did or weren't going to do is, like, really weird. Because obviously, like, Demeter was not who we were expecting for Valentines. It's a welcome surprise, to be sure, but it's not one that we expected. Is she another AoE Lancer? We don't know. Ever since they started showing off Noble Phantasms, like apparently like 1 to 2 years ago, when they started showing damage dealing Noble Phantasms, they only show one unit, regardless of if it's single target or AoE. So you don't know. You don't know if it's single target or AoE. My guess is that it is AoE though. Because if you watch, right?
お願い力を貸して仮想戦艦スクリームエレウシス
The entire way that this looks, it seems reasonable that there's a dude here, and a dude here. Like that's the framing of the shot. So I suspect this is AoE just due to the camera angles and all of that. But yeah, for all you know, it's single target. So we'll just have to see, chat. Didn't they also say there's supposed to be a silhouette for character for Valentines? Don't think her silhouette's in the last year's one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think so either. So I don't know, dude. Like maybe we misunderstood. Maybe like that wasn't applying to that at all. So NPC jail is quite big, so anyone could be released at any moment. Yeah, and I do agree with that. I think that's the way to look at it, chat, because let's be honest. NPC jail was always temporary. Always. I have said this many times over the years, but people still treat jail as if it's permanent. You serve your sentence and you get out. Some people have longer sentences than others. But jail has not been a permanent thing for a lot of characters. Beans, thank you for the resub, buddy. She looks amazing in her new outfit. Yeah, I actually really like the design. They're cooking with it. Look at Seal's NP. It looks more like a AoE NP than a single target. It does. However, it is single target because it does put the person like right in the center of where the explosion is. The difference with this one is bro is like all the way to the left, which is really weird. Like even when it zooms in, he stays left, right? So there is still easily plenty of room for there to be like 3 equidistant characters on this screen because he's right here. So that's what I'm saying. It's like the framing of this looks like it could like the framing and the spacing is what I should say. Looks like it could be that. And who knows? Maybe Seal was originally designed to be AoE and they decided to change it. You don't even really know. Like Eris was an NPC jail. Muramasa was an NPC jail. We've had characters that have been in NPC jail for years. What crime did Protogil commit? He's never appeared in FGO, so he's not even in jail yet. I'm not going to address that one, Ash. Agravain has been in NPC jail for 11 years. Yeah, Agravain's definitely one of them. And let's be honest, I do think Agravain will get out. I actually do. Because there's demand for it, and he is a missing knight of the round. So if they ever want to tell a story involving the knights of the round again, he's an easy segue. Like, for instance, I could easily see Agravain being a CBC unit. Chat, let me grab some water real fast. Ugh. Okay, sorry about that. Cad, when do you think he would get over his fear of women? I don't know. I mean, if your mother was Morgan Le Fay, wouldn't you fear women? You would get to see firsthand the type of shit that a woman could do. Sorry, I had to finish off that bag. Imagine being forced to live with Morgan. Imagine being forced to live with Morgan, but you're not the object of her attention. Therein lies the problem, right? Like, again, you're her son instead of, like, somebody that's looking to bang her. I don't know. Chat's weird. Maybe someone would, but... For Aggravate, I kind of want them to do a horror style Valentine's Day for him. That'd be interesting. Hey, thank you, Aurelius. Appreciate it, my dude. Thank you for the 65. Jack, can we get some love? Wait, what? Yeah. I mean, I would love to see a part 3 Camelot story. That'd be amazing. Oops. I will say, chat, unfortunately, I kind of hope that the new story chapter is a 2.5 because it requires after story. I really hope it's not the beginning of part 3. Because, like I said, I'm really just hoping that part 3 is its own, like, new beginning. Where you can just start from there. Because that would be really good for new players if they did that. Isolt win. Oh, yeah, that'd be a good one as well. Like Epic of Remnants, yeah. Just because like they're already saying that it requires after time, and I'm like, oh boy. June is gonna be wild. Yep. It shall be. Honestly, I'm looking forward to it just because I'll be done with tax season. Like, it is already almost the middle of February. Time is flying for me. And that's a good thing. Like, usually tax season goes super slow for me. Now I'm like running around like a chicken with my head cut off, going everywhere, doing everything. So, by the way, chat, this week I will stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday will be date. And Friday is V-Day for me. And I will be gone all weekend. Okay? So you guys get me streaming these 3 days this week. However, We are currently in the midst of the Monday stream. Tuesday, I want to do maybe some other stuff. But Wednesday, chat. You guys are going to get to meet the girlfriend. So, I hope to see you guys there for that. You guys should be excited for that. But like I said, unfortunately, Friday I will not be able to cover the new JP news with you guys. Next Wednesday? No, this Wednesday. He's going to come on stream, so. Time to act a fool? Why would you act a fool? Don't you want to play it cool? You have a girlfriend, I disappear for a few months and look what happens, fortunes galore. No, I've been dating someone since like August, so. Actually, our 6 month is in March, so. Time for chat to be on their best behavior. That's the right idea. We better not embarrass Cad then. True. I think she's a little nervous about coming on stream because she's more nervous about like somehow like making you guys pissed at me. And I'm like, it's going to be the reverse. I'm going to be pissed at them. Wow, it's been that long already? It has. Wait, why did you permit Biss? That doesn't make sense. We're already pissed at you? What do you mean? Oh no, Cad's a chick tracking 6 month Annies. No, she's the one that's tracking it. I actually was making fun of her because she wasn't tracking it. And then like one day she figured out the precise day. And I was like, okay. So it was one of those deals where it was like, she wasn't caring about it, and then it was like super care. And I was like, oh. What are some topics we can't ask? You can ask whatever the hell you want. I can't promise you'll get an answer. I have a wife and kid. My patience has already been tested. She did the math, exactly. She doesn't know a whole lot about FGO. You guys might struggle to ask her stuff about FGO because while she's aware of it and while I have told her stuff, I don't think she cares for it too much. Not in the sense of like she hates it, but like in the sense of like it's just not her style of game, so she hasn't paid too close of attention, other than knowing that it's important to me. We can ask what the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow is. You actually can. Ask her that. Now, to be fair, Chad, I will disclaim that obviously this would be her first time on a stream. So I'm gonna probably be the one reading for the most part, and you guys will like I'll have to like ask her questions. You'll have to kind of go through me. Not in the sense of me filtering you, but because like legitimately she's gonna be focused on like, so we're gonna be playing It Takes Two. We've already started the run. But that's because she wanted to play some off stream the first time because we hadn't played together ever. So we're gonna be continuing that run with you guys on stream. And like I said, she's gonna be focused on that, so she's gonna have a hard enough time doing it because she's a little bit of a newcomer when it comes to video games. Like, she has played video games even as a kid, but I guess like she didn't play on like mouse and keyboard. So she's played with like controllers and stuff. So she's trying to learn mouse and keyboard with me. And that's where it's like, yeah, chat, you guys are going to see her do some derpy ass hilarious stuff. I was like laughing half the time I was playing with her. So it is what it is. Did she watch Fate stuff? Yes, she has seen most of the Fate animes. Like, she has not watched Strange Fate yet. I have been trying to get her to. That has been a thing. What's your favorite servant by style? How about that? I don't think she'd like I said, if you ask her about specific servants, she's not going to know the answers. Chicken bone in or boneless is my main question. I think that depends. Like many people, because we actually had this discussion the other night because we ordered wings. And it's like, it's kind of a nuanced subject of it depends what you want. Like, obviously bone in has more flavor, but sometimes you don't feel like going to all the effort. Did she like Apocrypha? Yeah. Can she not use a controller if she wants to? She can. She wants to learn mouse and keyboard. And good for her. I've been encouraging her every step of the way. Has she liked the Fate animes that she watched? Yeah, they're some of her favorite. What does she think of Astolfo? I don't know. I've never asked. Liking the Fate property is usually the precursor to FGO. Okay. Well, yes, I am going to go ahead and state, guys, that there is a disconnect when it comes to gacha games. Because I think most people look at gacha games as just an absolute money sink. And they're right. They're absolutely right. But some of us fall into this trap. Okay? So, yeah, I don't think that, like, just because you like Fate means you're going to play a gacha game. Just saying. I don't think I'll be introducing her to Dojin. Don't break our delusion, Cad. We're not in gacha hell. Sure. Even though we literally tell everybody that's new to the game that's hell you're walking into. Sure, you're welcome to believe that. I know a lot of people who like Fate's anime but won't touch FGO because it's gacha. Yeah, I get that. Not even the one you found your waifu in? What? No. Okay, chat. Does she know what hentai is? Yes. Has she watched it? I don't know. You're welcome to ask her, but she's not gonna probably answer. And also, chat, don't get offended if, like, you ask a question and it just gets lost to, like, people chatting and gets scrolled by. And the reason I say that is because how I can imagine the conversation is going to go, someone's going to ask something in chat. I'm going to read the question. I'm going to ask her. Like, what does she think about something? And then we're going to talk because that's just how we are. So it's not going to be like we're going to answer every question sequentially. Okay. Doesn't mean we're ignoring you either. It's just going to be one of those deals of like natural conversation will happen. Did she like Prisma? She has never seen Prisma. And yes, I did ask. Because I haven't either. That's not entirely true. I've seen the first 3 episodes of Prisma, and that was all I needed to see. Chad, there's some things you shouldn't ask a woman. That was one of those questions. Yeah, I will say, like, chat, I know a lot of you guys are a little cloistered. It's okay. You're cool. Just maybe don't try to be as cringe as possible. That's all I can really say. So Dune Awakening got updated as well, chat. I am going to poll chat. No, I'm not going to poll chat. Never mind. Tonight, because I think I'm going to do the other option tomorrow night. But tonight, we going to rival. Where's my rival? We'll be cringe on the 3rd date. Like me. Road to Celestial continues. I need to check just to make sure I get the skin, but I think I'm good. Like I said, I don't think I have to do anything. What is your demographic split between women and men? What do you mean? Like where I live? Or you mean like am I split between man and woman? Because that's an interesting question. Oh, viewers? I definitely have female viewers, but it is a very, very male community so far. That will probably change if she starts coming on more often. But yeah, like it's I think it's like 90% or 93% or something like that male. I've been addicted to Infield. It's scary how the game pulls you in. Well, it's a game that has like base building, and like if you're like me, I love base building, so I can see how that would like just be a thing that pulls you in. Thankfully, I have zero interest in Arknights. Otherwise, I probably would have fallen for that trap. So, Chad, I think the new character in Rivals comes out Friday as well. Yeah, so I'm in gold currently. If you get higher, you get all the other stuff. Yeah, so get it half season in. So I literally get the Deadpool thing, and at half season, I just have to do it again. Easy. But I don't feel like playing competitive. That's too sweat, chat. I'm just gonna do a quick match. I'm gonna play against actual peoples. Work on some of my Lord progress. The factory must grow. The factory must grow. The factory must grow. I honest to God, I feel like playing more Conan again because I've gotten that itch a little bit to build, but I also feel like playing a bunch of different stuff right now, and then I get stuck playing Rivals because I ultimately just really do enjoy dropping into games of Rivals over and over again. factory? Yeah.
Ooh, pick me, please.
We are Cloak and Dagger. We are hope and fear.
Yeah, hope and fear. Oh. Hold on. I know this is gonna fuck the screen chat. I have to close down OBS on this computer or it shits the bed.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. There's always a spark of light in darkness.
Is that right? Yeah, it is.
When did the whole damn universe turn upside down, Doc? The time stream is collapsing, Eric. The effects can be disorienting. Getting hard to tell day from night anymore. Fortunately, you're one of the
Push
few
myself
of us
up a little bit there.
who can handle both.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
Don't try the game you spending your life in it with everything. That's like, yeah.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
So Deadpool's actually a really good healer. I've been using him quite a bit lately. And I had a match where I was playing Deadpool as a damage dealer earlier today. It was just a bot match. But we lost because we basically only had one healer. And I, as Deadpool damage dealer, out-damaged the fucking... Oh my... I swear there was a dude behind us. Okay. No. No, those are all my people. What the fuck?
Mission area.
Bro, I don't know. I don't know. There's times like that where you just get taken out as the healer and it's pretty clear. Bye, Spidey.
Hold still. I'm trying to help.
Jesus, dude.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Bro solo ulted me. This is just an L at this point because our front line isn't doing much and the damage dealers aren't actually securing kills. I'm pretty sure the Spider-Man is our Venom. How did he move that much? It's so difficult to stop certain players on certain units unless the team peels for you. It is one of the worst things about playing a support.
My time to shine.
They never took the point. Oh, dude. Yeah, they never killed the frickin' Mr. Fister.
Light can heal and light can harm.
The only people we did kill was, ironically enough, that one healer.
Guarantee your safety.
At least I think that's the healer.
That's the sound of the iPad I'm reading the script off. And it also means
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
My factory is a mess of tangled conveyor belts that go everywhere but still manage to do the jobs. Oh, I'm sure somebody's given like a maximum efficiency guide for the factories.
Ha. Suddenly I'm beginning to think this merc is in the wrong line of work.
We've been trying to tell you that for years, Doc.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture
Yeah,
the
it's
mission
rare
area.
that I just get
Got it?
bodied this hard, and it's mostly because I can't. I have to like baby the damage dealers so much. They're just kind of face tanking everything. You're not able to like go offensive as the healer, so you can't apply pressure, and we're just constantly on our like back heels.
My healing factor can't keep up. How about an assist? In your brain?
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Only one. Disappear! My time to shine.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Yeah, like they just have damage dealers that are actually focusing the healers, and there's nothing you can do about it.
My time to shine.
Like you basically need peel.
They captured the mission area.
And it seems like every time I go down, the run, like the push just dies instantly. Which indicates that like the healers are the only thing keeping the run alive.
They do not look happy.
And it's purely because these guys are just taking stupid amounts of damage for no reason. Though to be fair, this is the issue I have had.
That's a bad job, thanks.
Damage never falls.
You are nothing. My time to shine.
Yep, there you go. That one time, the healers didn't die, and it didn't matter because they just chunked and killed everyone.
I hope.
I'm back to shed some light. Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
I have 11k healing, and I don't feel like any of it is substantial.
Help. So cold. Us against the world.
Let's hop back up under their noses.
Got her.
Time to shine.
Like, it's pretty bad, but I'm just gonna have to start playing offensively. And there you go. It didn't matter. Nobody has killed the Fister yet. Still.
Always comes back.
Oh my god. How has nobody killed him? Okay, he finally died. He was the last guy alive. I'm also pretty sure I haven't heard our damage dealer's ult. But see, now I can sit back a little bit. Yeah, it's dead as dicks. So now both our tanks are down.
You are nothing.
That took the edge off, thanks.
Yeah, you're not gonna bender that shit into me.
Control lost. Anyone willing to help?
I think Fister's just really strong in the right hands. He kind of always has been, but
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
it's kind of absurd because it's again like, what do you do about it? And what is this dumb ult? Like, bro ults off the point, doesn't go in, doesn't actually ult anybody of significance.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Dude, yeah, okay, so I did out heal the co-healer, which isn't surprising, honestly. I actually think, other than my ult, he probably out healed me, but it just didn't matter. Like, that was just one of those matches where I go on and I just get obliterated. That's where I, again, like, actually think my my quick play rating is like so much worse than like, and by worse I mean like higher. Oh, this is a backfill.
They've made it halfway! Stop them!
Oh,
There's still a chance to stop them!
here they are now.
They hit a checkpoint! Now might be a good time to stop them.
Just like me. You're up, little one.
Better stop that vehicle!
Mine's in place.
Much better.
Okay. Oh, it's single healer now. How?
They've made it halfway! Stop them!
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Now we're triple. Like, guys, make up your fucking mind.
My time to shine!
Oh yeah, baby, that's a good stuff.
My time to shine!
Down goes their accuracy percentage!
They hit a checkpoint! Now might be a good time to stop them.
So we've actually stemmed the whole tide of deaths.
My time to shine! You own one! My time to shine!
Lights out. Suffering ambush. How they ship us against the world.
Disappear!
There you go. I'm dead. That's again, when they solo ult you, you don't have much of a chance. And none of the co-healers noticed.
My time to shine!
The worst part is, this is still the objectively correct play into the Spider-Man.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! From the brink, baby! Don't mind me. I'm just dying. Down goes their accuracy percentage! Appreciate the boost. Crap. Those beacons don't grow on trees, you know.
Please, we're hurt! Just embrace the light! Watch me
When you're CC'd the whole way and you just don't get any capability. You just got bro just constantly uppercutting you. And this is why, again, like, I actually don't think Spider-Man's that difficult to play. His hitboxes are very generous. And it all just boils down to, like, paying attention. I wish they would just stop selling out just to kill me. Like, there's not a lot I can do. And it does actually, like, negate my capabilities.
mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Ah, the Jeff was getting me from behind.
You'll be alright. Sorry, soldier.
I wish. Why are we triple tank?
wasn't sure we'd
Like,
get this chance again.
actually, somebody just play damn Namor, please. I mean, honestly, triple tank maybe at the last push isn't super bad.
There's the vehicle. Stop it. Enemy tag. Follow them. Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger. I feel like I'm being watched. Stop them in their tracks.
Just the boost I need.
Just embrace the light. Enemy has arrived.
Shockingly working for now. Granted, they don't have any ults left in the tank, so that's part of it.
Stop them in their tracks. I'm trying to help. My time to shine.
Us against the world. Lights out. Welcome to the Dark Force dimension. Suffering the dark.
Fuck you, Jeff.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
I'm right outside of it.
My time to shine. Nobody can hurt us now.
Lights out.
My time to shine. Only 60 seconds left. Just embrace the light.
That's the boost I need. Us against the world.
My time to shine. Just embrace the light. Down to 30 seconds. Something doesn't feel right here. Enemy tag. Follow them. A boom of light. Final 10 seconds. Us against the world. You'll have to keep fighting until we disappear!
You got a shield, Candy.
I gotta stay away from him or we're gonna get Spider-Man ulted.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Just embrace the light. Us against the world. Double kill. That's 3. You got them all.
GG, baby. Turn that shit around. Hot damn. It's pretty bad when I'm a backfill and I out-healed everybody. How to increase bot difficulty. Oh, God. Yeah, the Spider-Man was the absolute menace. And once I was just letting people die just to keep flushing out the Spider-Man. Because if nobody dealt with him, he was just going to keep farming ult and just keep slamming you. And it's like, there's points where you have to realize the objectively correct thing to do is to just shut down the team's best player. If you can do that, sometimes you just win. I still question what the hell our team was doing, but like, it worked. As long as it works, it works. Oh, this is the new map. Ah!
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Hello, you joined a little too late.
That's fine. I can win.
Yeah, I basically had to sit there trying to get my headset to work. Oh, we got a Lord Magic. Oh boy. Lord Magic. The
higher the pressure, the more dazzling the diamond.
I'll just answer my friend.
The white queen always.
Namor is functionally somebody that you can just hold down his left click, and his projectiles have a little bit of drop. So if there's somebody at a distance, just aim a tad bit higher than like their head, and it'll probably result in a headshot.
You want me out there finding lost mutants? I need the right gear to do the job.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not hit scan, unfortunately. But his projectiles are fairly fast, so you're okay to like shut stuff.
2, 1.
Just try to anticipate where an enemy's gonna go.
Look who just showed up.
Asgard needed
Oh great, it's a Groot. I love facing Groot as Emma. I gotta find their healers. Oh my god, I just missed her. Damn! Damn, he got me. If I had gotten back around that corner, basically, if he didn't ult right there, I live. He actually kind of got a lucky jank kill with it, too. But either way, that was worth just to get through him. I love how it's just like a short bus. That's just so appropriate. I basically just free farm off of people. I don't know if one of the healers... No, our healers haven't died, so I don't know why I stopped getting healing there. I guess they just fled around the corner and didn't want to poke out. Prince Namor of Atlantis is Prince of the Sea, yes. Yes, he is. He's basically this IP's version of the Deep. Oh my god, just heal me! It's so fucking frustrating! A single heal!
I'm back. And now there's hellfire to pay.
Get that vehicle moving again!
You would think too that when you start ulting that the healers would be like, oh shit, maybe we need to heal that guy. No.
So many innocents depending on us. We cannot let them down. Limbo stands with you! Hell unleashed!
Ah, look who's here.
Your line is mine!
There! Don't turn back now!
Ah! Fuck! He got the Groot wall behind me.
Be rid of me so easily, I'm afraid.
My brother Loki imperils not just Asgard, but all the realms.
Get that vehicle moving again!
Eight legs versus
Shields up! We are undefeatable!
Bro, it's gonna have to be Penny. I have to go offensive Penny to deal with this. Like, I'm just at the point where I'm having to, like, switch all around because there's nothing I can do.
Mine's in place. Time for some fireworks.
Oh my god, let me out of this.
Systems restoring.
Looks like Nemo's
It's spider time!
Hey, god fucking damn it, people!
It's spider time!
These healers just don't move up. They refuse to take any position that will ever get them hit. And I kind of understand because of, like, the DPS that we're playing, but they're just pussies. There's a point where they have to do something or we lose.
Only 60 seconds left. Hell unleashed! We are undefeatable!
Oh my god. Just there's like legitimately nothing that can be done against this team. Because basically everybody around me is not performing well. So it's like I'm just back on what I was. I'm not doing great either. I'll just be honest and say I'm having a bad game. But it's like I can't make any plays to not have a bad game.
Soon we'll liberate this place. I suppose that helps.
Final 10 seconds!
Gone. And already forgotten.
And I'm gonna die again.
Keep up the momentum.
Jesus, thank you.
Are there?
Like, I think that's the first time I've been healed from close to death. Like, legitimately the first time.
enemy ahead of us.
I outnumber you. Hearing for my friend.
I suppose that helps. Mental domination. Let's keep moving. The faster we go, the faster we can.
Don't let anything.
Yeah, the good news is the cart's gonna like base be taken out. It's kind of wild, but I have to not tank. I have to like let the damage dealers just go in.
Only 60 seconds left.
Namor keeps strange company. For a king, your army is lacking, Namor.
Big chance. We are undefeatable. Your power is mine. You'll have to keep fighting until we have
God damn it, dude.
chin up and I.
yeah,
You have my blessing.
I'm just not surprised. Hella is apparently just like one of the best things at like pub stomping. If you have good aim, you play Hella and you annihilate enemy teams because there's not a whole lot that can be done about it. Like, it just requires basically good positioning and tanks to throw shields down in the way of her, and that's all you really can do. And a good Hella's gonna get around that stuff. So it becomes a game of cat and mouse. No! I literally tried to click it off the second I hit it. I wish this game didn't have like instant lever penalty. Like, I should be able to leave still at this point, but
I can wait.
The higher the pressure, the more dazzling the diamond.
matching too good. It is one of the things I like about Rivals. Rivals has instant queues, and I feel like most of the time in the past when I played Overwatch, it didn't. Dude, what?
Eaten. Hello, my name's Doreen Green, and it makes me 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready, nuts, and kick butt. OMG, you are the cutest shark ever.
I don't know why we're triple healer, but that's part of the reason I'm going Squirrel Girl.
I know.
We need offense.
And no, you can't eat Tito. She's my best friend. The battle starts in 5.
I don't mind triple healer as an adjustment. I hate triple healer out of like the gate.
I prefer teams of 4, but try to make this work. Oh my, invisible?
They got me good. I can use a hand. Maybe a foot.
Ooh, I'm energized. Check out this big acorn.
Simply makes us be effective. Down goes their accuracy percent.
Stop that vehicle. That's willpower. Ooh, a touch of healing.
What is that? I've never even seen that ability before.
Help! I'm hurting pretty bad over here.
Like, she just walked across me shooting that.
I appreciate you.
My
There's still a chance to stop them. Better stop that vehicle.
Disappear!
Double kill. That's 3.
I killed the invisible woman in her ult. That's a feels bad, man. I've had that done to me enough times to know that that's just bad luck and just like just them getting fucked essentially.
We stop them in their tracks.
I have no business killing that guy, dude. No business.
Still the best at what you do, Logan.
Behold!
That's bullshit that she was already swinging when coming through the fucking door. Yeah, that felt like that had no delay.
I'm feeling good.
Don't mind me, guys. I'll just die due to lack of healing. Oh, damn it! Damn it! I got way too greedy there. But I heard her say now's a good time to stop him. I didn't hear that they had already hit the point.
Come again.
Always before a heal. Always. This is now a Namor game. There's too many like flyers and or flankers.
They look like they mean business. Please.
Oceans protect me!
Damn, still got me. Okay, yeah. I thought it was the and I should have realized because I think my vision did go dark there right at the end, but I thought it was the Scarlet Witch. God, I could not think of her name. I was like, Sorceress? No, it's not Sorceress.
Cleanse this place!
Damn, that was a shitty ult on my behalf. I'm dead. Wow! Wait, how? How did she actually get up here? Huh? Wait, huh?
I will not be stopped so easily.
Oh, our Venom popped her up. What the fuck was that? Guy.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Nobody has the balls to go die. That's one of those things where, and I've said this before, I'll say it again, but like, when players are so concerned about their kill death ratio that they won't go die on point in an objective game, you lose. You will always lose to the selfish player. Somebody has to take one for the team, and every selfish player will tell themselves it's not their turn. It's never them. Yeah, I'm backing up. Huzzah! Huzzah! He just hung out up there for you to keep hitting. Yeah, I was really surprised because one of the things you should do if you're ever getting targeted by a squirrel girl is realize, dodge the first like 1 or 2 if you can, but then move in a direction that will not allow her to target you because you can always see where they're coming from.
What do you want to play?
Yeah, healer.
I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background.
You know what?
Make way for the
Other
King of
Gambit.
Thieves.
Yeah, he's not gonna do the thing. I actually don't think the thing's very good at the moment.
Have to play X-Men and Thief if I want to win this one.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Bet you've got a vibranium fortune stockpiled in that space palace of yours, no? Make way for the King of Thieves.
Wait, Loki and fucking Groot have a team up?
One. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Pretty bad over here.
Enjoy this.
Double down.
Good medicine.
Careful, or we're gonna get it from behind.
Ah! Dude, flanking Scarlet Witches sometimes are just brutal to deal with. And there's not a lot that can be done about it.
Darkness. It helps me.
But now that I know that that's what I'm facing, I'm off Gambit. Because she'll just sit outside of Gambit's range a little bit. And Gambit needs to hit an enemy in order to be able to do much.
The world.
No shot.
Oh, I landed on the edge instead of falling behind it. Again, there's not much I can do. These guys aren't getting any fucking picks.
My time to shine. The light force wants to heal you. Hold still. I'm trying to help.
You got a shield, Tango.
Powering up. Get ready.
Grace of swift victory. Would ya? Get here,
Yeah, they're finally realizing that the Scarlet Witch was like fucking them up the whole damn time.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
How did the Moon Knight die, dude?
Powering up.
Hey, Chad! Someone clip this! He just get. But how? Us against the world.
Halfway there. Keep going. Look, just pulled out of the ocean.
Down goes their accuracy percentage!
Systems restored. Almost there.
Oh my god.
Turn back now.
He didn't go for it when I thought he would. Yep. I'm gonna die. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Deadpool. You actually saved me. Deadpool, it's just us. Don't. Deadpool has balls. I don't know why he has balls, but he has balls.
Boom! No skill shot! Us against the world. Gambit never. Awesome, beautiful, baby.
My turn to shine.
I take everything! Now, I'm hurting pretty bad over here.
My turn to shine. Hold still and try to help. Glad to help. Spider and I have neutralized main. My turn to shine. The vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep
That was actually a really nice, like, push there.
my turn to shine.
I'm here for the death blindness.
You owe me one.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure he missed.
He died, but he did catch me.
Did he? I'm surprised.
Here comes trouble. That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way. Fire mode. Central Park.
Hey, Chad! Someone clip this! Gambit never fall! Gambit got their accuracy percentage!
My turn to shine. Glad to help. Finally. You better test this out. So close. This is your big chance.
Yeah, they got Iron Man now. This could be difficult if we don't push it in right here. Damn it! I had to have my back turned to keep him alive, which then made it so that, like, I was poorly positioned to keep anyone else alive, and it was him healing me or the team. So it was a conundrum there. Yeah, like I said, now we have to be careful. Their Iron Man may have ult. Oh, I'm playing with Salter. I was gonna say, what the fuck did he get? How did he eat someone there? I was in the middle of that.
Never fall!
Against the world!
Maximum pulse!
Thank God the Iron Man got nothing.
Boom! No skill shot!
Resistance destroyed. Hold still. I'm trying to help. Hold still. I'm trying to help.
I had to pick a side. The group picked the wrong side.
I'm hurting pretty bad over here.
Only 60 seconds left.
Look at this jerk.
Yeah, this isn't good.
Maximum pulse!
I needed to die. I was gonna use ult, but everyone else died. And I was like, nope. Oh, dude, I've got 30k healing.
Don't you put me out. Ty, I'm ready.
I'm
Hold still. The final 10 seconds.
Hey, Dad! Someone put me!
Us against the world. Keep fighting until the winner.
Never fall!
That's GG. We didn't kill the Gambit.
Hold still. I'm trying to help.
There's only so much you can do as a healer. And I knew it too.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Oh no, you're fine. Like, legitimately, look at the job, the body of work that our healers did compared to theirs. Like, this was not a healing issue. Plus, like, legitimately, I don't know how many ults I saved people from. So, like, it just was a case of we didn't really get their healers. DPS diff? Yeah, it kind of was, honestly. It kind of was. Huh?
And Deadpool.
Oh, maybe. I mean, our Deadpool was better than their Deadpool. He can claim otherwise, but... Gene fell for the bait every time. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, there's a point where, again, it's like, if the Gene had switched, we might have won. She didn't, and she did just keep feeding. So there's not a lot you can do. And she was doing good early on. She had the correct play. There's just a point where you can't do anything.
This one.
Oh, sorry. What do I need to pick? Healer, I guess.
My strategy? Die first and GG no heal.
You get to see rare Deadpool healing, chat. At least for me. I've played it a lot in bot matches, but I haven't gotten to play it a lot in actual matches.
Just wait till you see what's in my pouches this time.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I'm told that magic of yours could be the key to saving us all, young lady.
To be fair, it could also rip the time stream to shreds if I am not careful.
I have faith you won't let that happen. I hope you do too.
Glad to see you're still the same Steve Rogers.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
Glad
2,
someone brought
1.
protection. Heads up,
So
losers!
it begins.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
We make a killer. They got me good. I can use a hand and maybe a foot.
I don't know what this is. Are they going for some weird flank, or do they have an AFK player?
Heads up, losers!
That's the boost I needed.
Love that healing feeling. Heads up, losers! More of me than ever.
Fire mode.
Does the Lord Icon do bonus damage?
We make it killer. Our team up, nobody asked for.
I am legitimately surprised this is working so well.
Does the Lord Icon do bonus damage?
Our team up, nobody
Against the world.
Boom! No skill shot!
Does the Lord Icon do bonus damage?
Wow!
They got me good.
Everyone pulled back! I like...
Aw, here we go again. Thank goodness this book
They
has-
did! That's why I was like, fucked. I ulted and everything, and they were like, gone. I was like, okay.
Shield.
Don't
mind
stand
if
in the
I do.
Deadpool ult.
I'm catching up, friends. Better stop that vehicle. Here comes trouble.
Does the Lord Icon do bonus damage?
Our team up, nobody asked for. Waited long enough.
Does the Lord Icon do bonus damage?
Our team up, nobody asked for. They got me good. I can use a hand and maybe a foot. No skill shot.
Fuck.
Does the Lord Icon do bonus damage?
Shields up. Us against the world.
Ah! Damn it! How?
Disappear.
Okay. She just had barely, like, around the edge vision of me that I didn't have of her.
It's a pool party.
I gotta use my E more.
We make quite a team.
I got you, I got you.
Glad someone brought protection.
Does the Lord Icon do bonus damage?
The team up, nobody asked for.
Feeling fantastic.
I can use a hand, maybe a foot.
Dude, Deadpool gets his ult way too fast.
We make a killer team.
Only 60 seconds left.
In your face, goodbye.
Us against the world.
No skill shot. Everyone's getting deep into that. We goodness, this book has pictures.
Yeah.
Down to 30 seconds. That's good.
There's a Lord icon.
Shields up.
More powerful yet.
Final 10 seconds. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I can use a hand. And maybe a point. There's a Lord icon. Team up, nobody asked for. Sexy and lethal? Ho-ho!
Not bad.
Another epic victory.
Yep. I out-healed the invisible woman at least, so. And I had an ult that was fucking worthless, so. Yeah, the beginning of that match was just really weird. I don't know what they were doing, but it's like they just didn't want to leave. So I guess they were trying to get a pick or something.
I did set like 4.
Yeah, but you can kind of like hop over or like sprint over it, right? Like they easily could have gotten out. Plus there is a side entrance. Yeah, it's like sometimes people are just dumb.
I have been by Jeff's home.
Heart of
You'll
heaven.
need a top-notch team to win this one.
My strategy? Dive first and GG no heal. Duh.
Chat, do you guys think I should get the pirate Deadpool skin? Yeah, I do not like most of Squirrel Girl's costumes. It's kind of sad because I feel like they easily could do a good one for her, but they give her some of the ugliest combinations like out there. Like her punk rocker one is
30
disgusting.
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Tiny.
Have you ever considered
Yeah.
not
A shield. Don't mind if I do.
I consider many things. Not that.
Seriously? You never thought about
So my co-healer's a Loki. That's going to be a little problematic. I'm not going to be able to ult to save you guys from ults. So this is very much a take care of yourself.
1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
My healing factor can't keep up. How about an assist?
System restart.
Oh my god.
Healing feeling.
Careful, there's a Spider-Man trying to get you. Oh no! Where is he? I just fucking like hard lost him.
Come on. I didn't come here to read.
Aren't these things a symbol of life?
There's a Lord icon. The team up nobody asked for.
Fuck you, Spider-Man! Hot damn! I love Deadpool. I killed the Spider-Man 1v1.
Deadpool with the assist.
Careful, you're on a...
Does the Lord icon do bonus damage? The team up nobody asked for.
I appreciate you. My friends are here!
Render me assistance.
Does the Lord icon do bonus damage? Boom! No one shot! Oh yeah, baby, that's the good stuff. Remake digest.
Damn it! Fuck! It was such a perfect position dunk. And it was such a like BS one too.
I'm back.
The
I didn't come here to
dude
race.
has his ult, the fucking Moon Knight, so be careful.
This is natural anger. We are undefeatable.
You're line of sighting me, yep.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
I just found one of
I'm just trying to get on point to stop him. It was a really weird Moon Knight ult, honestly.
Double KO.
Gee, thanks, Healing Factor. Now I've got to fight these losers again.
He did, but it didn't kill anyone, nor was any of his team on point when he did it. So it was kind of just dumb. But
One of Moon Knight's aunts.
There's a route I can't do.
Supernova!
My Healing Factor can't keep up. How about an assist? Oh, yeah, baby, that's the good stuff.
It's clobbering time!
what? That fucking missed. That missed.
It's clobbering time!
Yeah, like, even on his screen, which is faster latency, that shit still missed.
It's a pool party.
That last acorn's a doozy. Hey, we need to stop that vehicle in its tracks. Ooh, a touch of
A little bit, you might want to go Namor against the Spider-Man. Oh my god.
There's a route I can't do.
My meter's full. Gotta be good, right? Boom! No skill shot.
The moon haunts
Oh my god! What stunned me there?
Okay, let's a game within a game. How meta. Let's get this game show on the road.
I actually, again, still need to learn what Deadpool's upgrades do. I know the first one that I need to get. I know the one that has the objectively biggest impact.
much better. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
We are undefeatable.
How? How do you land that? That was impressive, honestly. I can't even get upset.
There's a route I can't do.
I am ready to put on a show. Just in time. Thanks.
Symbol. I've heard it's pretty bad over here.
I'm dead. I went in, the person died, and nobody else was in. That's just a bad play on my part.
Oh, come on! I was just about to ask.
Dread Pirate Deadpool? Yeah, that's the one. I like the skin, it's pretty nice.
Grace us with It's clobbering time!
He fat fingered that. He didn't actually mean to do it.
Game within a game. How meta.
The window isn't ready yet.
I must reserve my power for now.
Everyone's getting GP tonight. In your face. We make a killer team. Whatever that strange tingle is, I like it.
Spider-Man is gonna ult.
Supernova!
We are undefeatable!
Yeah, I found the perfect person to use that ult against.
Down to 30
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Oh, no! No! He barely got me!
The amazing Spider-Man!
It was the last fucking thing!
Marvel's never gonna
I'm gonna be so angry if they get it now because of this.
us against the world.
Spider mode! You'll have to keep fighting.
Coming back, just stay alive. Yeah, they got me too. I need people to stall is the problem. I like basically I gotta get my ult, and if I can get my ult, we win. But
Careful, Ty. Powering up.
The moon haunts you!
Time wasting! Now with the clicky, it matters the challenge already!
there you go. I panic ulted.
Another epic victory!
Yeah, one of the few good things about Deadpool, I can follow Spider-Man through the air and kill him. It's actually kind of hilarious. Our Johnny Storm is really step on dicks. Their Johnny got hard fucked at the end when he tried to ult to get them a nice good push, and I ulted him. So that, like, he could have gotten a lot of kills there. He didn't. And it probably would have made his performance at least look decent. He just got basically shut down. Because I was trying to sit there and think, is like, who do I use the Deadpool ult on? And then I realized, it's like, oh yeah, him. Because you want to use it on somebody that really wants to spam attacks, but they're not guaranteed like tracking attacks like Namor, or they're not like, you know, a unit like the Thing where he's only gonna punch when he's in range and needs to.
Die first and GG no heal. Duh.
So you got to get somebody that they can't just lay off their damage, and when you do that, you'll fuck them, and it's great. Simplexity. And I am doing well tonight, Hitachi. Sorry, I just saw that. I know that was like when I first started playing Rivals, so forgive me.
Locked, loaded, and loudmouth. Just the way you like me.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I can read your thoughts. Tell me, how much longer can Rocco hold on?
I am afraid your living planet is not in good shape. Ultron has done some serious damage.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, before it's too late.
They got me good. I can use that. You wish you were this cool. Back to my own self. I'll take this. Mostly so that no one else can. Here comes Deadpool.
Oh wow, they actually comboed that. Good for them. So the other interesting part, because Deadpool's gauge resets every time he dies, just use his ult. There's no penalty for using it. A bad Deadpool ult is gotten back very quickly. So it's like, if you're gonna die, just solo ult. It's better than dying with it.
Stop them!
Does a Lord Icon do bonus damage?
Deadpool with the assist. A team up nobody asked for.
You stop them in their tracks!
Does a Lord Icon do bonus damage?
A team up nobody asked for.
God, dude. I've yet to experience a rogue that's that tanky. And I can't tell if it's like, yeah, she must be getting heals at least a little bit.
A game within a
There's
game.
still a chance to stop them!
But she's just going all in on me and there's not much I can do. So maybe rogue is actually Deadpool's counter?
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Wait till the very last moment and crush all their dreams.
Oh my god, dude. And I think this is a get off Deadpool. There's just nothing that can be done. Cloak and dagger's kind of necessary to counter.
Better stop that vehicle! I'm counting on you, friend. Powering up!
Oh my god, dude. He got obliterated.
This is real fire.
Yeah, their team is way too coordinated either. That's either like the luckiest fucking thing.
Better stop that vehicle! My turn to shine! Us against the world! Before they blow us all up.
You chased me down.
Defenses are down! There's still a chance to stop them!
Yeah, he's butthurt because I killed him. He's gonna learn between Namor and me. He's not gonna get very many kills. This is a switch the fuck off Spider-Man comp.
Just embrace the light! It's Spider time! Powering up!
Just a boost on me. And Wakanda. Damn it, never fall.
I'm in trouble here.
Too many bad guys!
Because now the Gambit wants my booty hole. Like, again, there's nothing you can do when the whole team says, there's the healer, kill the fucking healer.
Some vintage...
Because you're just screwed. And the only thing that can happen is your team intercepts and kills them first. But when a healer's ulting, the healer can just go balls to the wall like that. What? Why did I follow this?
Whoever they are, they don't look friendly. Get rid of the spider nest before they blow us all up. Powering up.
Oh my god, dude.
Better stop that vehicle.
I'm just dead. Yeah, the guy playing Namor's got to do a little bit better than this. He legitimately just needs to put his shit down and we'd be fine.
Don't Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
And he got obliterated.
This is real firepower!
Tandy needs help. Take my
Yeah? Dumbass? You're not gonna beat a cloak and dagger in a 1v1. Their rogue is really good. Oh my... Fuck you, game! Holy shit! Dude, the fucking squirrel girl ult just insta-killed me. I mean, again, that, like, she knew I was there. She positioned it well. That was a good play on her part. But, like, goddamn, that was just dirty. Yeah, that's easily the best rogue I've faced so far. She was just able to kind of pull off stuff and sync up with the Spider-Man with relative impunity. There wasn't much going on. Admittedly, I don't see anyone playing Daredevil right now, and I think it's because Daredevil's just not good. I think he's I think the nerfed him into the ground. Because it felt like our Daredevil never got in on their enemy healers. Granted, I feel like there's still something I'm missing on Gambit. Because sometimes when I face Gambits, they are so astronomically tough to like out heal. And yet when I heal with Gambit, it feels like he has burst, but he just loses his healing. And I think a lot of it is just that I'm encountering Gambits that have good co-healers and they just kind of are spamming and they don't have to use their resources too much. But it's impressive every time. Daredevil's blind, give him some slack. Yeah, no, Daredevil was really good last season. It's just like he's not too great this time around.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I was honored to receive your invitation to the Hellfire.
E for the vibes.
Remember, it is a formal affair, Namor. Shall I assume you'll be wearing a shirt?
If that is what is expected of me, of course.
How disappointing.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
No
3,
overtime
2,
tap.
1.
There's some lag in this match.
Look who's here.
Travel across the universe for love, they still couldn't get away from the fighting.
My healing factor can't keep up. How about an assist?
Yeah, see, this cloak and daggers.
Here comes healing field. Waited long enough. We're doing this or what? Hands up, losers! Thank goodness we put in pictures.
There's a Lord Icon bonus game.
Lead them to Khonshu!
A team up nobody asked for!
Us against the world!
Boom! No kill shot!
So exposed. I suppose that helps. There's a Lord Icon bonus game.
You belong to me!
A team up nobody asked for!
Damn.
Come on! I didn't come here to read!
That ain't good.
There's a Lord Icon
A team up nobody asked for! My healing factor can't
I'm dead. He got cock-blocked by his own Groot! Oh, fuck! Did I have my E? I don't know if I did or not. I think it went off too late.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
Game within a game. How meta.
I usually just upgrade the skills that I feel like are imperative to my play for the current match. Sometimes I switch it up a little bit, but it's pretty much always like the AoE move.
Looks like we've got ourselves a party.
There we go. That stopped their push. She's flanking so hard that we just move forward.
It was just business. Okay, and a little play.
Huh? I don't know. I don't think she got either healer. Like,
How meta. Let's get this game show on the road.
You stopped them in their tracks.
damn, did he just like go in on you?
Come on, I didn't come here to read.
You stopped them in their tracks.
Love that healing feeling. Look at this jerk.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Armed and dangerous. We make a killer team. My healing factor can't keep up. How about an assist? Boom! No skill shot.
Got her.
Us against the world.
Thank goodness this book had pictures.
There's still a chance to stop them.
He's coming in for the ult. Or no, he didn't. Bye-bye.
Sanjin!
Down to 30 seconds.
Come on. I didn't come here to read.
Yeah, the problem is we need to stop them from getting to point if we can. Because they're going to out-alt counter here.
Oh, take this loser out, would ya?
The final 10 seconds. Against the world.
Ah! Oh, someone kept me up through that.
This officially makes us
Double KO. Victory. Big win.
That was a spicy one at the end, but I knew it, and that was their problem is they rushed it, so they never presented a full front because we got the pick early on. I think it was the Wolverine or whoever was in the back. So we basically, by going out and making them fight for it, they couldn't actually just all ult and kill us and win. Oh, the Wolverine was a backfill for them. Huh?
I'm there.
Yeah. Well, that was just I started using the ult more just to heal you guys and less to get one of their guys killed, which is the way you're supposed to use it anyways. But like, I usually try to find both, but there were times where I was just like, no, fuck it, I'm ulting that guy. Everybody gets healing. And it worked. Okay, chat. That is going to be it for me tonight. Especially because we got MVP there, so that's a good one to go out on. Let me see who all's on tonight. See if there's anybody I know. Nobody that I'm seeing tonight, so we'll go ahead and end it here. Again, hope you guys had a good one. Thank you guys for those of you guys that stuck around for Rivals. Like I said, tomorrow I'll maybe do something different, and I mean, it'll still be FGO, but we'll do something different as well. And then Wednesday is going to be the day that you guys get to meet my girlfriend, so hope to see you guys there for that. Also, holy shit, that Cloak and Dagger had 32k healing. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Have a good evening. I'll see y'all later.